Okay guys, welcome back to Jack of All Trades. Today we're going to be showing you how to repair a Klipsch speaker, the RF-35 Black Edition. This is a authentic Klipsch speaker, and we're going to show you how to replace one of the woofer cones. It got damaged when the speaker fell over. So we're going to take you through the steps. You can order the parts online. I'll leave a link in the description where I got the woofer cone from. And if you ever have a damaged Klipsch speaker, this video might help you take it apart and fix the damaged part. Okay, so as you see here guys, the cone, the bracket broke off. You can see the broken pieces. This is separated from the main part, which is the woofer cone. As you see here, this part here completely broke, so the speaker is not repairable. So I had to order a new speaker, and it took a couple weeks to get in, but you can see right here it's completely separated. This part usually resides and sits inside here like this, and then right here you have two wires, and they're soldered to it, but there's no way of fixing this. This is completely trash. So we're going to pull out the new speaker and show you the new ordered part. And I didn't show you how to take this apart because when I put it back together, you'll see how you just reverse it and you'll see how to take it apart to replace the damaged speaker. And if you turn the speaker over on the magnet side, you'll see a sticker. It'll say K1122-0B 120860 and then number 7799. 1404. You're going to want to use this sticker to order the correct speaker. Now, if I pull out my box here, let's remove the damaged speaker. Let's show you the ordered part. The key number is the K1122-0B and then the part number 120860. That's the important numbers. And if you look here, just so you know, same thing. You have your K1122-0B 120860. So these other numbers don't mean as much as the top two. So I ordered the speaker for, I think it was $59, but then it ended up being almost $200 by the time it got shipped to Canada, because of the duty, the taxes, the delivery. And let's take the speaker out carefully. And you will notice that, throw that box down. You will notice on the back of the woofer here, it says K1122-0B 120860-7799. The 1605 is referenced at the bottom. If I grab my damaged speaker right here and I show you, the reference number is 1404. So I believe this is for the top and bottom woofer. There's two woofers, and these are, I believe, 8-inch woofers. And as you see here, I'll zoom up of the woofer. You have the word Klipsch on the plastic. These pieces were broken on the other one. They separated. As we turn it over, this is important, looking at the pin configuration. You have a big pin and a small narrow pin. And when I show you, when I hook this up in the speaker, one of the connectors is going to go big wire to big wire pin, small wire to small wire pin. So you can't hook it up backwards. And just make sure that you take a look at the plate here. Make sure it's the same type of connector with your speaker. Each speaker will vary depending upon the part. So, and we're just going to take it up like this, remove the bottom protective cover. And it's a gold type woofer. It's got the gold plate on it. And it's not too bad. Let me just turn on the exposure here. There you go. So, brand new speaker. We're going to install it. And as you see here, you're going to need a special toolkit. These are micro tips. I believe the screws that come with the speaker are a special screw. So you're going to need a kit like this in order to access the screws to undo them. to get to the removal of the speaker and the front cover. And we'll show you the screw and the type of screw tip you're going to need, adapter, to repair your speaker. Okay guys, to access the front of the speaker, it's a magnetic cover. It just pops off like that. And what we're going to do is, you'll see here, this is your Trade-6 tweeter, and this is the damaged speaker where I took it out. And there's a plastic cover that runs around, and there's bolts right here. I'm going to show you the measurement of the tool you need to get the bolts out. Okay, as we show you here and I zoomed in, it's a star shape. It's going to be a T5 bit that's going to fit in. So you're going to need this type of bit, looks like this, to get these screws undone. And it's pretty simple, you just undo them. Just like that, take the screw out. And they're going to have a whole bunch of screws. You're going to have, I'll show you, let's zoom out and we'll show you how many screws you're going to have. Okay, so you're going to have a screw here. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take the 6 off, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 screws. So you're going to have 12 screws total. You want to take them all off. And then you're going to notice that these panels are going to be layered. So we're going to take all 12 screws off right now. And then we're going to show you what I mean by layered. Because you have to take off both panels because there's some hidden screws in this bottom plate here. They have to come off in order to get at the other panel because they overlap. So we're going to take these screws off right now. And just make a note that the size of the screws are different on certain areas. These outside screws are all the same size, but the ones that are going to be overlapping down here are going to be different size screws. So you're going to want to make sure that you don't mix them up. Now these speakers are discontinued, so you can't buy these anymore. They're really good speakers though. I have 2 of these. They were $1,200 at the time for a pair. They're my home theater speakers. Just make sure that they don't fall over because the plastic will break and the woofer will fall down. So now you'll notice I got all the screws off and it's still not coming out because I got to take this bottom panel off and undo the screws, which are hidden underneath. Okay, so upon taking off all the screws, this panel should come off. The bottom panel. Put it aside. You're going to have some foam, and you're going to have 3 screws. Now these 3 screws are going to be different size compared to the other ones. And once you remove these 3 screws, this plastic panel will come off. So we're going to remove them right now, and they're the same type of screw. Now once you remove the last screw, make sure you're careful to hold this because the tweeter is attached to this plastic piece. We're going to pull it out. You'll notice the wires right here. Same concept, big wire, small wire, the adapters. And the actual Trade-6 tweeter is attached to the plastic cover. So you need to be aware of that when taking the cover off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect these pins. Be careful you hold the metal piece underneath, but while you're undoing it, because if you don't, you might break the adapter. And there's the Trade-6 horn for the clips. So we're going to put this aside. And then you got some foam here. Okay. And then we're going to zoom in on the inside the actual unit and show you the crossover panel. Okay, showing you inside the woofer cone right here down below is the crossover panel. You can access that at the back of the speaker. Let's zoom in here and we'll increase the gain so you can see it better. There you go. There's the control panel, and all the wires come out of there and feed the 3 speakers. And on the back here, as you see of the speaker, that's where the crossover is. Okay, so what we're going to want to do now is we're going to want to reach in and grab the correct wires. Okay, now when I took the speaker out to repair it, I taped off the wires for the woofer cone, so I know that these are the wires that go to the woofer and those are the ones that go to the tweeter. So, and you'll see the screws here, these 4 screws, they're to mount the actual woofer onto the speaker. So we're going to have to remove those 4 screws, and then we're going to be installing the woofer into those 4 screws. And that's pretty much it. So let's take this wire here, feed it through here, and just leave it like that so we don't lose it. Then we're going to take our tape off of our existing wires. And on these wires, like you said, the same adapter. You got a big one and a small one. The small one's black, big one's red. And on the speaker, you have a big terminal and a small terminal. So we're going to take our speaker. We're going to first undo our bolts, which are these 4 right here. It's the same type of screw. There's a piece of broken plastic. There you go. It's all 4 of them. And now we need to take our new speaker and put it in its place. We're going to take our terminals. If you can see it on camera, these plugs are here. We're going to go black into small, red into big. I'm going to push them on. I'm going to rest the speaker on my knee so I can hold my finger down. Push these in so I don't damage the connector. There you go. They're connected. We're going to rotate our speaker like this so it's facing down, and then we're going to install it. Okay, now that the speaker's laid down on the ground, we're going to line up our foam. I'm going to put all 4 screws in loosely until it's all lined up perfect. Now, I have my tweeter wires right here, so you're just going to want to do them hand tight. Don't be cranking on these, you'll break the plastic that holds them. And there you go. It's a little dusty, but that's how you repair the woofer. So now what we're going to do now is we're going to put back on the cover, which is, there's 2 covers. Remember the one it's first. We're going to need to hook up our tweeter. Same idea. Take your wires, hold the base with your finger because you don't want to damage the connector. And to make sure that the plug, the full part's facing out. And then we're going to just put our cover back on. Make sure all the nice insulated foam is lined up perfect. Like so. And then we're going to grab our 3 special size bolts. We're going to put those in first. And we're just going to put them in loosely for now until we line everything up. So three. And then we got all our regular bolts that go on. Sorry I couldn't show you better camera angles today, but my daughter's son's over. I'm stuck in the bedroom doing this because I got nowhere else to go. I got birds in the living room that make too much noise. So this is the only room I could do it in, and it's really tight. Set up all my camera equipment. You guys get the gist of what I'm doing here. I'm just glad I could find the correct woofer for my speaker. I was so pissed when my speaker fell over in the living room and the woofer broke right out because you can't get these speakers anymore. You got to buy new ones, and they're very, very expensive speakers. There you go. That's how you replace the top cover. Now we're going to put on the bottom cover. This one overlaps over the existing panel, like so. And then we're going to put our screws in as well, on all these corners as well. Same thing, we're just going to start them off. Put them all in. Make sure the holes all line up. There you go. Just to remove the dust, and that's pretty much it. You're done. So we're gonna grab the cover, stick it back on. It's magnetic, and we're gonna carefully lift up our speaker. So there you go, guys. There's the steps to repair an RF-35 Black Edition speaker. The front tall standing speaker with the 2 woofers, 8-inch woofers. So the step-by-step. The instructions may vary per Klipsch speaker, but if you guys feel like you want to repair your nice expensive speakers, this video might help you out. And like I said, you can do the tweeter, the 2 woofers. The crossover board is at the back. It's just held on by 4 screws. It's very simple stuff to do. And just make sure, like I said, when you do this, that you hold the back of the connector with your finger as you push down and connect them together, so you don't break the board that holds the connectors. So yeah, look at that damage, eh? Completely broken. I was not happy when this happened, when my speaker fell over and it broke. So thank you for watching Jack of All Trades. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and look for more repair videos, reviews, and automotive videos to come. Have a good day.